Hello everybody, it's Richard Lucas here and I'm back with a brand new retro Let's Play, and today, and over the course of several videos, I'm going to be playing through Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos for the Sega Master System. I absolutely love all the 8-bit Sonic games, I can't get enough of them, and there will be a load of them done on my channel, so I thought I'd carry on the Sonic trend and do this game, which came out in 1993. In this game you can play as Sonic or you can play as Tails. Now Sonic, in order to get the good ending, must visit special stages in order to get 5 Chaos Emeralds and then beat Robotnik at the end to get the red emerald to get the sort of decent ending. Tails, however, doesn't, so he can just zip through the game, and you know, they give him the good ending by default. So there's sort of 2 ways you can play here, and unfortunately Tails can't enter the special stages, and that really bothers me. You know, it would have been nice if they could have had sort of 2 separate kind of types of special stages that both could have gone through. But you know what? This is a fantastic game. It's way easier than it needs to be most of the time. The hardest thing about this game is not getting to the end when you're trying to get the Chaos Emeralds, because it's like the acts are so short. And if you're trying to get 100 rings, you're trying to enter the special stages, the one thing you don't want to do is finish the stage, because you can only get to a special stage by collecting 100 rings and you'll instantly be warped there. And when you get to the end of the stage, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can do it in the next stage, but I kind of want to try and get them all straight away. So here we go, guys. I'm going to be doing 2 runs of this game. The first run I'm going to be doing as Sonic, because I'm going to try and get all the Chaos Emeralds and complete the game. That's my goal. And then in the second run, which I'll do with Tails, and that one's going to be a bit of a tough one, because again, there's not really a lot of incentive for him to sort of get through the game, because it's just like, oh, just platform really. So I'm going to have to kind of slow things down and try and make that Let's Play kind of last, because I have finished zones and acts in less than a minute, and that's no exaggeration. You can finish this game really quickly, you know, and I'm the sort of player I kind of want to know, you know, and find everything in the game that the game has. So yeah, they've added the spin dash, which is awesome. Sonic's sprite looks well defined. It looks absolutely brilliant here. Trying to get all the rings if I can. I will say the game rewards you as well, like too much. There we go. 100 rings and warped off to the special stage. And you're probably wondering, well, how does Sonic get lives on this game? Well, there are ring life boxes, I should say. Once he has all the Chaos Emeralds, he does then start to collect extra lives. But you can actually collect big rings here and give yourself a nice little boost. This is what I like to do anyway, and just, there you are, get myself some extra lives and just boost everything up then. So yeah, I'm just cheekily just taking advantage of these rings before I get the Chaos Emerald at the end. There we are. Let's go get that Chaos Emerald now, basically. Otherwise I'm going to run out of time. Yeah, time's always against you on this game, that's the only thing I will say. It's like, gotta get everything. I hope I don't run out of time, I hope I can get to the Chaos Emerald. Oh shit, 5 seconds, yes, just done it. Just done it in time. Now, when you get a Chaos Emerald, you don't finish the stage as you would in a normal sense. You actually move to the next stage, which is really bizarre. I can't quite get over that, but I've done really well. I've done a lot better than I normally do. See, I've got 10 lives already, so I'm alright. So you can get tons of continues and tons of lives just like that really on this game. Now, so as I said, the hardest thing about this game is like finishing a stage when you want to get the Chaos Emeralds. It's frustrating to me because everything's, I think because it's so short, aspects to try to pack as much as they can into each sort of level. It does feel like there's too much sometimes. It can feel a little bit overwhelming, so I need to get all the rings, but I need to not progress to the right too much, which I know how that sounds, but trust me, you can accidentally friggin' finish the stage when you don't mean to. I guess what I want to do now is I want to go up here and do a little bit of Sonic headbanging, which I love to do on the 8-bit ones. Come on, where's the lift? Coming down or what? Bloody hell. Taking its time. Right, okay. Going up here. I think I want to go to the left first, I don't know. Ah, rocket shoes. Right, is there anything up here? It must have brought me up here for a reason. Okay, that does absolutely nothing. Yeah, there's something up there, there's like a cliff edge or something. So I think I kind of want to go up there if I can. First, and then I'll go down and pick up some excess rings. That'll be the best thing to do. Several routes, which is what I like on this game to get to the end. Alright, what's up here then? What? See, they put that little guy there, but sometimes there's like no point. Oh, okay. Oh, right, I see. Yeah, there's some rings up there. We'll get those. There's an invincibility thing up there as well, which I guess is pretty good if you need it, so. More rings. Right, I need to get up there, don't I? Right, okay, I need to go down here. Yeah, I need to zip up here. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on, do it. Aha, okay. More rings to get there. Right, there might be something up there I can get. Again, I need to be so careful because I don't want to finish the stage. Please be ring boxes up here or something. I can't finish the stage yet. Yeah, it'll give me like a few rings here. Right, I'm not going up there, guys, because I guarantee I'll get to the end and it'll be like, oh, you know, you'll finish the stage, and that's kind of not what I want to do. So we might as well just go back this way and pick up some excess rings. And I hate this bit as well with the springs coming out of the ground. It just ruins it for me. Yeah, particularly when you've got spikes as well. It's like, who wants to be able to deal with all that? Oh, oh my god, I've just lost all my friggin' rings now. You know what, I have to do it again now. I've got to do it again, I'm sorry. Yeah, it just sucks, man. It's like, it's a great game, but it's like, it screws you over. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, screw you. It's like, you're going to lose all your rings now. That really annoys me. So, I'm going to have to just adopt a different strategy. You know, I've started this Let's Play and I've restarted it several times because I want a perfect run. And this, I just can't seem to get the vibe right. Whatever it is. I mean, I practiced this the other night. I had no problems with it. Blasted through it. Not a problem. Now it's like, God, everything's way more difficult, and it's not even a hard game. This is probably the easiest game, or the easiest Sonic game I've ever played. It's just like the enemy placement. It's like they build your hopes up. You get rings, and you get kind of, you know, happy that, oh, I've got all these rings, and then it shuts you down with the bad guys. And like, oh. Terrible. But anyway, I got here because more stuff in here, and I'm pretty sure there's something up there I can get, so I want to go up there if I can. There we go. Alright, come back up here. It's really stupid that I've got to do this again. Oh, more rings. I'm doing alright though. I'm getting my rings back, hopefully. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Just to kill him off. There we are. So I've nearly got the amount of rings I need. So I said it's not that this is a really hard game. It's just when you bump into enemies and you lose your rings, it can be so freaking annoying. There we are. Right, I need like 10 more now. And hopefully I can find some more on the ground. So I need to get to the ground. Unless there's something up here I can get. Oh, hang on. Why is it taking me up here? There's like literally nothing up here. Alright, okay, good. There's no platform here, but no. See, what will happen is it'll take me up, I'll get those rings there, and then it'll just shut me down, so it's not really going to give me anything. Have I already been here? I think I've already been here, yeah. So I guess all I can do now, guys, is pray and hope that there's some rings at the bottom, because I can't see any. At the moment, there we go, there's some there. This is why I'm being so careful, because the game will shut you down. Right, there we go. Second special stage now. It's just the hardest thing is collecting those rings on this level. Like on other levels it's not so bad, but this sort of zone is tricky. Right, and this special stage is a pain in the ass because we have to get Sonic up and climb up these friggin' really steep sort of slopes, and hills I should say. Not really slopes, but you have to then slow him down in order to steady him, in order to be able to move up to the next platform. There we are, and you can freeze time there. And we're gonna shortcut to the Chaos Emerald now anyway. And there you go. And that's how you do it. Right, finally, it's the second Chaos Emerald. So I'm on a roll now. Kind of feel like I'm in the Crystal Maze or something. So typically you can collect about 2 Chaos Emeralds per zone really. So I've got 2. I only need another 3. And then I defeat Robotnik at the end for the 6th one. And then I'll get the proper ending now. That's the plan anyway. Right, 2 Chaos Emeralds. Right, I'm on point for doing the boss now. Turquoise Hill Zone 3. Yeah, and the bosses are, as I said, they're really easy. Robotnik might give you a few problems, but honestly, some of the bosses are really creatively. They look absolutely brilliant, and they are kind of dangerous. Some of them look more dangerous than they actually are, and can be really intimidating. But I don't have too many problems with them, to be honest. Right, here we go. Boss number 1's really easy. Just spin dash towards. Boom, and you'll have no problem. He can be defeated in a matter of seconds. In fact, all the bosses can. And then once he's defeated, bish bash bosh, move off to the next zone. Nice and simple. So everything's really kind of, it being a Sonic game, very fast moving. I've got 3 continues. I'm doing alright. This game throws continues and lives at you like no one's business, so you're always really going to be alright.